Krishna Hare,
Jai Jai Ram 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 Krishna Hare.
Good morning, all of you. Please take out your prayer books. We'll chant the prayers on page number 7 and 8 together. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti 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 Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Go to page 56 in our prayer book, page 56. Manifest the divinity within you and everything will be harmoniously arranged around it. My ideal indeed can be put into a few words, and that is to preach unto mankind the divinity and how to make it manifest in every movement of life. So these are the words of Swami Vivekananda, and here Swamiji is stressing on the divinity which is already in all the human beings. So by birth we are divine in nature, but because of our circumstances, situations or various other reasons, we are unable to realize that divinity within us, and sometimes because of that negative influence we behave or we act in a different way which is not normal or which is not correct. That happens because of the influence of our surroundings, our thought process and the situation in which we are. So in such situations we should always remember that God has given us the divinity, and in every situation, whether it is good or wrong, whether it is stressful or comfortable, we should never lose that and we should act according to that. Only then the purpose of being here, being on this earth is fulfilled. Otherwise it is existence. Like so many non-living things are there around us, this mic, this podium, fan, tube light, so they are all existing. There is no life in that. So when we don't realize that divinity within us and don't act accordingly, then we are also merely existing, we are not leading our life. So to explain this point, I would like to narrate a small anecdote from the holy epic Ramayana. So the story goes like, there was a hunter and he was trying to kill a tiger. Unfortunately, he misses the arrow and the tiger starts chasing the hunter. So he's running for his life and he sees a huge tree and he climbs onto the tree to save his life. After some time, the tiger comes there and it tries to climb the tree, but it fails in doing so. So that tree is the home of a bear. So the bear was sitting on the higher branch. So the tiger appeals to the bear and tells, please push the man down because he tried to kill me. Then the bear says, I'm sorry, I cannot do that because this tree is my home and this person has come here to take shelter on this tree. So I cannot send him. So please leave this place. Then the tiger turns towards the man and tells, please push the bear down. I promise that I will not harm you. I will eat the bear and go away from this place. Then this man immediately pushes the bear. He shakes the branch and the bear falls, but it manages to jump onto another branch and it is safely seated there. Then the tiger turns again to the bear and says, "See this ungrateful man, you are trying to save his life, but when he got an opportunity to save himself, he pushed it down. So where is that goodness which you were trying to save him?" Then the bear says, "You see, I am very clear in my thought. It is my duty to do something good for others. So I am doing it. Whether the person realizes it or not, whether he respects it or not, whether he pays it back or not, I am not interested in that. My duty I have done correctly. That's it. How the other person takes it depends on his nature. So that is why I cannot do that." So that is what we understand from this. So this is the word. These are the words of Swami Vivekananda here. That is what he says: manifest the divinity within you. So how people behave with us, how they react, how their reaction is, how they talk to us, that is all immaterial. What we do in that situation, what we are talking, how we act and how we respond, that is always in our hand, and that we can definitely do when we always remember that we are the divine children of God. Unless we remember that, definitely we will be misguided by the negative forces which are always around us. So if you look into this page again, Swamiji says, all power is within you. You can do everything and anything. Believe in that. Do not believe that you are weak. Stand up and express the divinity within you. So here Swamiji says, along with divinity, we also have power. That is immense power, which is more powerful than any supercomputer on this earth. But we fail to utilize our potential in the right way and we get misguided. So to explain this point also, I would like to narrate an interesting anecdote which I read in a very popular book. So it is about a small child and a balloon seller. So balloon seller sells balloons on a beach and he fills helium gas in that balloon, and whenever the sales are low on that particular day, he fills helium gas into a red color balloon and he leaves it. So according to the property of helium, it rises above onto the sky, and all the children who are there on that beach see that balloon and immediately they pester their parents and convince their parents to buy the balloon. So he increases his sales. So one day a child comes to that balloon seller and he asked him, "I have always seen you from many days, you release a red color balloon and it goes high into the sky. Is it possible if you release a black color balloon, then it also goes high into the sky?" Then he says, "Yes, definitely. The color of the balloon is not the matter there. What matters is the gas which is present inside it, the helium which is present inside it, which pushes it upward into the sky." So similarly, in our life also, our situations, our problems, our difficulties, how people behave with us, these don't matter. Some people may have a better advantage than us, that doesn't matter. But what inside is within us, how we develop ourselves, how we nurture ourselves, how we think about ourselves, what we think about ourselves, that matters. Color, physical appearance, our background, monetary benefits, these all don't matter in real life. What really matters is what is inside us and what we think about ourselves. So that matters in life. So this is the message of Swami Vivekananda, and this is what I wanted to share with you all. So we should respect the divinity which is there within us, and we should always believe that we can do anything if we plan it properly. So that is what is the message of Swami Vivekananda, and try to inculcate it, which helps us in our real life. Thank you for listening.